This is the updated video on how to make a Shopify store step by step. I'll show you how you can make the perfect dropshipping store so you can boost your sales and make a ton of money. So start by going to the Shopify link in the description, then enter your email. The store name doesn't really matter since we're gonna get a domain anyways. So let's just do power hooks. Now we're gonna pick a Shopify plan, and if you use my link in the description, you can get the advanced plan for only $1 a month, and that means that you're only going to get 0.5% transaction fees compared to the usual 2%. So now we're gonna connect our product, and here we're gonna be using CJdropshipping, who I've been partnered with for a while. So just go to CJdropshipping, or if you're new, there's a link in the description so you get a better deal. Then go into My CJ. From here you're gonna go to Store Authorization and go to Shopify. Click Add Store and Authorize. Then click Add App. Then you're gonna pick which store, and we're gonna go with the power hooks. Install the app, and then the authorization is complete. Now let's search for Power Hook Fitness. And our product is right here. Then we're gonna go down and click List. Then we're gonna pick our store. For the product type, we just gonna call it lifting straps. And the vendor is just our brand, Power Hook. For the price, we're gonna do $34.95, and we are gonna change the currency later. Then we're gonna click List Now. And now the product is on our Shopify. Then you want to go to the product description and hit Ctrl+A, and then just delete all of it. Then we're going to change the title to the original Power Hooks. Now we are going to mark all the pictures and click Delete Files, because we are going to upload our own. Perfect. Then for the variants, click Edit and click Delete. Since there is only one variant, it doesn't make sense to have this option. We also gotta add a compared price, so we gonna make that 70, so the offer is 50% off. Now we are going to go into Settings and change the store currency to US dollars. This is what our product page looks like right now, so we got a lot of work to do. Now we are gonna click Add Product, and then we are going to add something called Priority Processing. Then I just add this image. And that's going to be 4.95, and now we add another product called Lifetime Warranty. Add an image here as well. And the price is gonna be 14.95. Also remember to click Continue Selling when out of stock on both products. So now we have these two extra products that we are gonna be using later on. Now we want to make the logo for our store. So go into Photoshop or whatever photo editing software you want to use, then you're going to make it 500 times 100. Then what I usually do is write the brand name and then make the first half of the brand a thicker font. Then we're going to add an icon. So let's type in power and let's add this lightning. Then we want to change the colors, just readjust the sizes. And I really like this. So this is our logo for the store. So we want to save the logo in our store color, which is blue, but we also want to save it as white. Now the theme we are gonna use in this video is a theme called Shrine Theme. This is a brand new theme that just launched. Now it is $149, but when you see all the features it has, you'll understand. And it's actually my friend that made it, so by clicking the link below and using code THEME10, you get 10% off. If you can't afford the theme, you can follow my old store video. But the store we are making in this video is better. So just download the theme and upload it here. Now click Publish and go to Customize. Here you want to go to Theme Settings, then enter the authentication key and you'll gain access to the theme. But before we customize the theme, we gotta do the pages and navigation. Go to Pages. Then on the Contact page, you're going to change the page type down here to Contact. Now we're going to be using the blueprint here, so there's a link to that in the description. So go down to Shipping and Delivery and just copy and paste it like this. And then the shipping policy. Then hit Ctrl+F and type your store name. Then it's gonna mark places where you need to change something. Also, remember to change the shipping time to your actual shipping time. Now just do the same with all the other pages. Now we're gonna skip the FAQ and go to Update. Here, we're gonna be using ChatGPT to write an About Us page, so let's go into ChatGPT. If you don't know the benefits of your product and just want to be lazy, you can copy this. Otherwise, copy this, then paste it here, and now we can change it. Pretend you are a copywriter for a company selling lifting straps with a hook. Write an About Us page, include these benefits. end by saying our goal is. Write it in a casual tone. The company name is PowerHook, and the product name is the original PowerHooks. There we go. So copy this and go into Shopify. Then create another page and call it About Us. Then click Insert Image, and here you just upload your logo. Now we are gonna align the logo to the center and paste the About Us text below. And this is our About Us page. Then we gonna create another page called FAQ, and we're going to change it over here to FAQ. And we are just gonna leave that as it is for now. Then we gotta do the navigation. So go into navigation and edit the main menu. Here we are gonna delete catalog and contact. Then we add the product and name it shop. Other than that, we add FAQ, About Us, Track Your Order, and Contact. For the Track Your Order, just pick a random link. We are gonna change that later. Now edit the footer menu. Here just delete the search and add these pages: shipping and delivery, refund and returns, privacy policy, and terms of service. Now the navigation is done. Now go into Themes and click Customize. We're gonna start with adding the logo. So go into Theme Settings and go into Logo. Here we're gonna add our logo. Then go into Colors and change the color to your store color. We are gonna go with this blue color. Now go back to Sections and delete everything for now. And just hide the contact form. Then click on the image and add a white logo. And just make that full size. Then we're gonna add a menu and call it Policies. Now change the menu heading to About PowerHooks. Then click on the footer and disable the email sign-up. Now also go down and make a space in the branding. Now remember to click Save sometimes throughout this process. Then click up here and go to Products, then Default Product. Now we are gonna make the product page, but just delete all of these just to get a better overview. We are gonna start with the product information. Here we're gonna delete the urgency text. What we're gonna do here is add some emojis and benefits. You can just use Emojipedia to find the emojis you wanna use. I'm just gonna paste in what I've prepared. Next, in Quantity Selector, we are gonna enable quantity discounts. This is one of the coolest features of the theme. Now scroll down to the number 4 and turn the quantity to 0 to remove this option. Here we are gonna display the badge on option number 2, and you can customize the text if you want to. Then we are gonna delete the text. Now we are going to call this label here 1x pair power hooks. Then copy this and go down here to quantity 2 and paste it and change it to 2x pair power hooks. Now here you can up this to 10%. And for the discount type, click percentage. Then you can see what it's going to be. It's going to be 62.91, but I don't like the .91. So what we are going to do is change it to a fixed amount. So we do 6.95 and it's gonna be a cleaner number. Then we're gonna do the same for the third option, but with 20% instead. Then on the buy buttons, we are gonna disable the dynamic checkout. Now down here on the estimated shipping times, we change it to ships between. Then have the days 1 to 3, depending on your processing times. Now we are gonna disable the reviews here and add some later on. If you want, you can also add a collapsible row. You can use this if you need to explain your product. So you can change the icon to a question mark. Or you can add another one and change it to truck and call it shipping. Now you can write something here or add something directly from the pages. But if you add the shipping policy, it's gonna be very long. So just copy some of it and paste it here. This would look better. But we're not gonna add it here. What you also can do is add icon with text. These are pretty good to highlight some store or product benefits, such as free shipping, easy returns, and fast support. Again, this is just to show what you can do. Now we're gonna hide this and move on. So now we're gonna add an image with text. Then the headline is gonna be small, and then paste the description. Now, you can just use ChatGPT to write a description if you don't want to yourself. And because we have the sticky add to cart, we are gonna remove the button here. Now because there are 2 images here, I like to change the image to image second. Then we are gonna add an icon bar. Here we are gonna delete the heading. Now click on the first icon and then we can change the icon. Now just pick whatever fits your brand or benefit. We're just gonna pick the lightning bolt because it looks like our logo. Then for the heading, you wanna paste some benefits. and underneath you want to explain that benefit real quick. Now we're just going to do the same with all of them. And this is actually ChatGPT that wrote these headlines and descriptions. Perfect, this looks pretty good. Now we gotta add another section, which is gonna be the comparison table. Here we're just gonna write, PowerHook is unmatched. And then we're just gonna delete the text. This is pretty good to show why you are better than your competitors. But for this product, we're gonna be showing the difference between using PowerHooks and not using them. Now if you click on Table Row, you can change the benefit. Here we're just gonna do something related to our product. And here you can change which one of them should have a check mark and which should have a cross. Then we can change the us and competitor label. So we gonna do with PowerHooks and without. Now we just gotta change the color to our store color. And this looks really good. The next section we're gonna add is results. For the heading, we're gonna do PowerHook in numbers. Then we just gonna delete the text down here. We are also gonna delete the results heading. Now for the caption, we can say something like, results according to post-purchase surveys. Now this might be a bit controversial, but this is just for demonstration purposes. Then we are gonna do results first on desktop. This is again just to make the website a bit more dynamic. Now we can click on the result row and here we can change the text in percentage. Now we're just gonna add something random. So it's 95% said they felt stronger using PowerHooks. 94% noticed their form getting better, and 90% saw faster gains in muscle growth. Now this is really good to have if you have some data about your product. The next section we're gonna add is a vertical ticker. Here we're gonna make the ticker speed 2 instead of 3. Then we're gonna make the heading Why PowerHooks, and then delete the text and button underneath. Here we are just gonna add our benefits. Perfect, looks good. Now we're gonna add some testimonials. The heading you want to change to something else than just testimonials. So just demonstration, we're gonna do 1,000 happy customers. Then we're gonna add some reviews. This should of course be the best reviews you have. Then read the review and make a heading for it. Also, remember to add who wrote the review plus their country. So we're just gonna do that with the other two as well. Also, remember to make the description in italic and quotation marks. Perfect, done. Now the last thing we're gonna add is a collapsible content. Here we're gonna call it FAQ, and then delete the bottom 3 rows. Here you can again use ChatGPT to write the FAQ. So paste the prompt in the blueprint. When it's done, just paste the questions in here. Then change the icon to a question mark, and then paste the answer down here. Now you want to click the 3 dots up here and click duplicate. Now we're just gonna add the rest of the questions. The only difference is that the last 2 questions are about shipping and refunds. So we're gonna change the shipping icon to the truck and the refund to the returns icon. Now remember to adjust this so the ChatGPT information actually fits your shipping and refund policy. Now our product page is done. It looks insanely good and branded. Now we just gotta click on this horizontal ticker and disable that. And then we're gonna enable the standard announcement bar with our offer. Now we can view it on mobile. Now here the icons are a bit too long in my opinion. So we're gonna click it, and under mobile layout, click enable swipe on mobile. Now it looks a bit more clean. And the rest of the product page looks really good. Now remember to save that. Now we're gonna do the home page. And here we are basically gonna do the same. The only difference is the first section. So add an image with text. Here the heading is gonna be the original PowerHooks and make it small. For the text, we're gonna add a headline that's in bold and a short description of the product. Then we're gonna add a button to our product page and call it Shop Now. Now just add an image and we're gonna be using this one. Now the rest of the home page is just gonna be exactly the same as the product page. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Now what we're gonna do on the bottom here is add a contact form. So drag it down to the bottom. And we're gonna call it Need Help. So that was our home page. Remember to change the icon bar on mobile as well. And the rest looks good. Remember to click Save. Now we gotta make our favicon. So go into Photoshop and just make it our logo icon only. The quality doesn't matter that much. Then go into the logo and theme settings and upload the favicon. While we're in the theme settings, we're gonna do the upsells. So go into the cart. Now if you want, you can add a progress bar so people can obtain free shipping on orders over like $50. But we're gonna skip that for now. Down here you wanna enable primary cart upsell. Then for the product, pick the priority processing. Then just delete the title and description. Now enable secondary cart upsell and pick the lifetime warranty. Then click Save. Then we gotta do the checkout. So upload your logo here. Then for the accents and buttons, change it to your store color. Now we're gonna click up here and go into Page, then click on the contact page. Now just go into the blueprint and copy the contact text. Then paste it here and of course, change the email. We also changed this heading to Need Help. Then we gotta do the same, but with the FAQ page. So we're just gonna make this like all the other FAQ. Now click Save and go to the normal Shopify. Now because the theme is live, we can click here to view our store. Now when we open the cart, you can see the upsells here. So this boosts your AOV, average order value, by a lot. We can also go to the product page. This also looks good. The FAQ looks good, About Us looks good, and the contact also looks good. Now what we need to do is install 2 apps. So the first is the tracking. So click Apps, then Apps and Sales Channel Settings. Then go into the Shopify App Store. Here search for 17 Track. They've actually been sponsoring this video, but I would actually recommend them anyways, since I use them on my personal stores already. So click Add App. Then Install App. So once you're here, you're gonna go to Tracking page. Here you wanna copy the link to the correct store. Now go back into Shopify, then Navigation and edit the main menu. Here you can paste your tracking link with the name, track your order. Now go back into 17 Track and click Customize. Okay, so normally, the tracking page looked like this. And it does look very good. We can try to preview it on our store. Now the customer can choose between tracking number or order number plus email. So let's try to paste in a tracking number. So this is what the tracking results look like. And it looks so good. You can see a timeline, tracking information, order information, and product information. Now this is very good, but there's some things we need to change. In order information, there's this called Origin, which is where the product ships from. Here it says China, so we gotta remove that. Also, the carrier is CJ, and when people click on CJ, they go to their website. And people can instantly see that this is a dropshipping store. So we also gonna remove that. So let's go back into the settings. Here we gotta go to tracking results, then under tracking info, click hide carrier info. Then the carrier badge is gone. Now go to order info and click hide all origin. Now people can't see that it ships from China. Last thing we gotta do is go to colors and change the color to our store color. Now all the things are changed, so let's click save. And now we can preview it. Now it looks way more branded. Also, if we paste a tracking number, we can see that CJ is gone and the origin is gone. Now we can remove the powered by 17 track by simply contacting them. In the dashboard, you can see a timeline over your current shipments and their status. Then in shipments, you can see each order in more detail. You can also add buyer protection for less than $1. Now remember, all this is free until 200 orders, which is crazy. Definitely a must-have app, and it saves you so much time in customer service complaints. Now the second app we need to install is Vitals. Vitals has a ton of different features, and we are gonna be using their reviews and visitor replays. So let's start with the visitor replays. So let's just enable that. Now we gonna enable Vitals in the theme editor. So just turn this on here, very simple, click save. Visitor replays give you information about how your store visitors behave on your website. It's very good for troubleshooting issues. Now just go to Home and click All Apps. Here we're gonna add the product reviews and enable that. Now let's import some reviews. Then we pick our product. Here we just import reviews from AliExpress. So just find your product on AliExpress and paste it here. Now the more reviews you have the better, but try to have at least 30 to 50 reviews. So let's refresh and here are all our reviews. Now if you have a male or female dominant product, you can change the names. So this product is male dominant in my opinion, so to go more actions, update names, and here you can change the gender here. Also, you can change the images, text, names, stars, and basically everything on these reviews. Now if we go back and go into settings, here you can change the name display. I usually go with a first name and the letter of the last name. I also remove the stars from the home page and collection page. Now if we go up again, here you need to make photos first because photo reviews show that people actually received the product. Okay, so now click Save. Now if you go into customizing the theme and go to the default product page, you can see the stars under the product title. This looks good, but if we scroll down, the reviews already start here. So to change that, click Add Section. Then scroll down until you find product reviews from Vitals. And then you can see the reviews are now at the bottom. So now click Save. Now the final thing we gotta do is fix the Shopify settings. So start by going to Settings, then into Payments. Then you wanna set up Shopify payments, and if you live in a country where you can't use it, maybe look into Stripe or 2Checkout. Then I also add PayPal, since it's gonna increase conversion rate. Now go into Checkout. Here, just select Email. Require first and last name. And shipping address phone number required. Then down in Marketing Options, I just click Press Selected and SMS. Now click Save and onto Shipping and Delivery. Then click Manage. Here just delete every shipping zone. Then click Create Zone and call it Worldwide. Here you just want to mark International, European Union, and United States. Then click Add Rate. Here you can just call it Free Shipping. Then click Done. Then you want to go into Markets. Now click on Manage for International and under Market Status, make it active and click Save. Now do the same for the European Union. Now we go into Policies. Here you just want to copy your policies from the pages and paste it here. Then go into Domains. Here click Buy New Domain. Then you can type in your domain and see if it's available. I would recommend that you only go for .com or .co. Also, there are other ways such as GoDaddy where you can get cheap domains, but I prefer doing it through Shopify. Now the last thing we need to do is to remove the password from your store. And now you've launched a very good Shopify store, which is for sure in the top 5% of dropshipping stores. I know this theme is $149 and it might be expensive if you're starting out, but it has so many features, it's insane. So if you're serious about making the best looking store possible, check out the link in the description and use code THEME10 for 10% off. Also, I would appreciate it if you took the time to like and subscribe since I've spent so many hours making this video. If you can't afford the theme, here's the old store video.